links to the Sunday Small Creators Challenge Sunday playlist. Almost had that, didn't I? I was doing so damn good. Let me try it again. Take it from the top. Here we go. Oh, so good. Today I'm drinking tea and it is hot, piping hot. It is the Yogi Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy tea and it is delicious. I got a pack of this, it was gifted to me, and I love my tea as much as I love my coffee, and it is really good. Join me for a cup, won't you? Hey there, hi there, hello there everyone. It's time for Hearts and Crafts with Anna. I'm Anna. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you visited before, it's good to see you again. On this channel, we share shopping hauls, create budget-friendly DIYs, and home decor. In today's video, I'm taking part in the Small Creator Sunday Challenge hosted by Tiffany at Broke Girl Aesthetic. Her co-host today is Sarah from Can Sarah DIY It? You bet she can. And if you don't believe me, check out their channels. The links for their channels are in the description below, along with the links to the playlist. Oh boy, this is getting good. I really need this energy tea, folks, today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video and you don't miss out on any of the fun. Now, this tea is really kicking in. It is giving me lots of energy. Let's get to my craft room so that I can show you the DIYs I made for this Small Creator Sunday Challenge. I'm going to show you how I made one of these little, you can use these on your tier tray, little stand, or you can put it on your entryway, anywhere you'd like. It's cute, it's little, it'll fit anywhere. So let's go to my craft room. Grab your coffee, your hot tea, your favorite beverage, and meet me in the craft room. Let's go. Vámonos. For my first DIY, I'm going to be using one of these blessed wood pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. Some gift wrap tissue, I got this at Hobby Lobby. Some florals and leaves. These are from the Dollar Tree. I also have some ribbon. This is from the Dollar Tree. And some jute twine. This is from Walmart. I started by removing the embellishments from the pumpkin, and then I cut out the pumpkin pattern from the tissue and applied it to the pumpkin using a glue stick. Once I had the tissue paper nice and smooth, I went around the pumpkin with my sandpaper and removed all the excess paper from the edges. Next, I created the pumpkin grooves and framed the pumpkin with the jute cord. I really love this tissue paper. I used it in an earlier fall DIY. If you'd like to see that video, it's linked in the description. Please check it out. Oh my, isn't that gorgeous? I love that paper. What do you think? Next, I reattached the blessed sign using hot glue. Oh my, hot glue with metal. It's hot. Be careful. Next, I took a 12-inch strip of ribbon and a 12-inch strip of lace from a roll that I have. I glued the ends of the ribbon together and created a loop. And then I took a 24-inch strip of ribbon, glued the ends together and created a second loop. I layered the two loops, one on top of the other. Then I took my lace, folded it up like a fan, pinched it in the center, laid it on top of my two loops of ribbon, tied them in the center with a piece of yarn, and created my bow. Next, I attached the bow at the stem of the pumpkin with hot glue. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Never enough. Now for the florals. I attached some leaves, a flower, and some berries. And DIY number 1 is done. Stay tuned for the reveal. Thank you to Tiffany and Sarah for hosting the Small Creator Sunday Open Invite Turkey Trot Challenge. It is a challenge for the small creators channels under 1,000 subscribers. I thank you for your continued support. For DIY number 2, I'm using one of these mini wood pallets from the Dollar Tree, one of these maple wood leaves from the Dollar Tree, this beautiful tissue paper, remember, from Hobby Lobby, some of these beautiful rub-on word transfers, these are from the Dollar Tree, some yarn, also from the Dollar Tree, and the Waverly Antique Wax and the Waverly Chalk Paint in the color Plaster. I started by applying a coat of the Waverly Antique Wax to the palette front and back with a baby wipe, and then here I am applying the wax in between the cracks and on the palette boards in the back. And I took a baby wipe and just wiped it all down, and then I went ahead and also stained the front of one of the maple leaves with the antique wax. Once the Waverly wax was dry, I brushed the plaster chalk paint over the top of the palette. Once I applied the plaster paint, I went over it with the dry chip brush and removed any excess paint from the top, and then painted all around the edges of the palette. While that paint was drying, I went ahead and applied the tissue paper to the front or the painted side of the maple leaf. Once I had all the paper attached, then I went around the whole leaf with my sandpaper and removed all the excess paper from the edges. Once the leaf was taken care of, I went ahead and started on my tassel. I used the 4-finger measuring system, and I wrapped the yarn around 4 fingers and looped it around 15 times. Once I had the 15 loops, I took a piece of yarn, slipped it through the center, and tied it in a knot at the top. Once I had it tied in a knot, I took the scissors and slipped them through the loops and cut the loops off. Then I took another piece of yarn and wrapped it around the top portion, leaving about maybe a 1/4 inch at the top, wrapped it around twice, and tied it in the knot at the back. Once I had everything tied, I trimmed off the ends, and voila, a cute little tassel. Next, I took a pipe cleaner and poked it through the hole that's in the leaf to attach the tassel. I will put that aside for now and be back to it later. I cut out the words welcome, family, thankful, and friends from the rub-on transfers and applied them to the wood palette. Now when you apply these, they are a little bit tricky. They're fairly easy, but you do have to make sure that they rub on really good before you start peeling them off. Now on this wood palette, there are some rough edges, so I did have a little bit of a difficult time putting them on, but it all worked out in the end. You'll see. Nice job, huh? Once I had all the words in place, I attached the leaf to the opposite side using a generous amount of hot glue. Next, I used hot glue to hold the tassel in place and cut off the excess yarn. And to finish off DIY number 2, I attached a tumbling tower block to the back of the palette to use as a stand. Ta-da! And here they are, my 2 DIYs for this Thanksgiving Turkey Trot Challenge. I am so in love with this tissue paper. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to watch the rest of the playlist in this challenge. I hope that you have a very blessed and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!